met this really cute Jewish guy. He's really smart, and I thought, what could I possibly do to get him to come over? So here he is. His name is Andrew, and he's a rabbi school student. There are 3 ingredients to this bad relationship. And you might say, why are you doing a bad relationship? I don't want to eat that. But you have to eat it because we all have. And once we eat it and digest it, we can poop it out and be free of it. Right?
I hope so.
Are you in a relationship?
No, I'm not.
That's interesting.
Being enslaved in a relationship can be like real slavery in that you get so used to it and you don't realize that you're in that slavery until you get out of it and you feel the freedom.
Right, and you just accept it like Joe does, that like, oh, this is just the way it is and I have to feed my family, so I just better stay enslaved. Yeah. But you don't have to. Just like...
I think it's pretty solid. I think it's as solid as I can make.
If the butter is the sedating factor, and the like, I'm stuck in this thing and I can't get out and I'm so weighed down by butter fat. So the chocolate represents like when you're sedated in a relationship and then once in a while you like have fun together and you get really this high feeling, so you're like, oh no, I should still stay. Things burn. And then you're just like stirring the sedation and the high together. There's no balance. And, oh God, I think I'm burning it. Oh crap. Oh, wait.
God parts the seas and they walk through dry land. Miracle.
Why?
To get to the other side.
Beat eggs until extremely light and fluffy and very pale yellow. Not stiff and white, just light and fluffy and yellow. Eggs are actually the healthy part. But when you're in a bad relationship, the healthy part takes a beating. Joe, I can only take this for so much longer, and then the eggs are ready to go into the fat mixture and the sweet mixture and lighten up the whole thing and add the air and turn it into a slavery cake that we're going to eat and free ourselves. Did they decide to go and then get back together with Pharaoh and then like go again and then get back together and then like sleep together and then like try to leave, but then you texted them, or did they just go?
It kind of went back and forth. That's what the plagues were. It took these 10 plagues. Each one seems insane on its own, but they kept coming back.
And that's okay.
Kept drawing them back, and then would let them go, and then he wants them back, and let him go, he wants them back.
And that happens to a lot of people, and that's like the beating. Mm-hmm. And until it's just the right, and then one day you gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
So
matzah's
now,
in the bag, time to hit the road.
Oh yeah, they made matzah.
Matzah.
What a terrible idea.
Let's not make that.
Never. The first 1/3 you just stir, and then the rest we fold it in, and that's to keep the air incorporated and keep it light and fluffy. And the air is your freedom starting to pop forth and come out and rear its little head and make you free. Now we're going to do this folding motion. This is where you approach your loved one with care and consideration, or if they were a dick to you, you don't. Why did they want to leave Pharaoh? What was wrong? Did he beat them?
They weren't who they wanted to be yet.
The nutritious beaten egg is integrated to the chocolate. Let's make sure it has enough salt.
How do we do that? Taste it?
We taste it. It takes a while to find your identity, and sometimes you're ready for it to be over. Like you're like, okay, when are we going to find our home now? And it just takes longer than you want it to, but that's because you're finding yourself. So we'll just, oh, I shouldn't have stirred it like that.
You're doing good.
So,
yeah.
But then we could lick the bowl.
Yes, I always do. If it's filled with chocolate.
Oh gosh. Now, I'm all... You can't always leap into the arms of someone else. Sometimes you just have to trust that you have to leave and something will be there across the desert eventually.
You can't be afraid of freedom. You just gotta get out of slavery and trust that something will be there.
Looks like it's not done, but don't be fooled because the cooling process is part of it finishing cooking. Just like after you leave the slavery, there's still a lot more work to be done. And you might not quite feel free for a little bit.
Yeah, there we go. Check it
Ta-da!
out. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Now for a frosting, you can just melt chocolate chips and butter together, and that makes a nice ganache. And the frosting is like all the good stuff that comes after the hard work of freeing yourself. Even though it's the same ingredients of butter and chocolate, all of a sudden it has a different meaning. And then we're going to eat our slavery cake, and then we're going to be free. And you should be free too. And Joe, you should be free, but I'm free from you. And I'm moving on to better things.
And there's a saying about Jewish holidays, which I think goes for tonight. They tried to kill us. We survived. Let's eat.
In a relationship, it tried to kill me. I survived. I'm going to eat. Thank you for being our Jewish expert, and thank you for coming, and thank you for having me, and thank you for staying and eating and surviving. Happy freedom from slavery. Bye.
It feels like we're pulling teeth, so bittersweet. I guess that's how